can't do much about it, but we're okay here in Ohio. We're at 28 in Worcester right now, 29 in Akron, 30 in Canton. For the most part, we're just going to be cold but dry this morning. Now, I do have a chance for some snow in the forecast coming up in just a little bit, which we'll have to talk about in just a little bit. But for now, let's get you started out your day, Christine.
All right, yes, this morning we wake up with mostly cloudy skies, but guess what? We can already see some clearing just out in western Ohio, so it will become sunny here this afternoon. 38 for the high, then a very mild evening, especially compared to last night, 36 degrees around 6 o'clock. Over to Jackie Zabelski now for the latest on the morning roads.
Good morning, everyone. If you're heading out bright and early this morning, well, we're moving along without too much to worry about. Here's a look at some of your drive times throughout Cleveland. You can see 90 eastbound moving along at 64 miles per hour, just about 15 minutes inbound, so no problems for you there. 77 northbound also moving along at the speed limit of 63 miles per hour. Checking in on some of our other roadways, you can see we're moving along well as you make your way out on 480. No issues for you at all on that eastbound side, moving along with just 9 minutes for you in between the area of 71 in towards 77. So no complaints here, and throughout Akron, much of the same story. Lots of open space on the roadways. No issues for you on 76, moving along at 62 miles per hour, just about 5 minutes of your time on that eastbound side. So in very good shape, and you can see here on 71 over by Clark Avenue, no issues here either. Drive safely.
In just a few hours, we will learn more about plans to change gun control laws here in the United States. President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden will unveil specific proposals to reduce gun violence nationwide. He will urge Congress to ban military-style assault weapons, limit the number of bullets allowed in a magazine clip, and require background checks on nearly every gun purchase. Some victims of mass shootings also want laws to block mentally ill patients from buying weapons.
Mentally ill people with guns. Come on, that's a lethal combination.
President Obama will take some action without Congress by executive order. News Channel 5's Josh Boos is live in Cleveland this morning with reaction from some folks. Good morning, Josh.
Yeah, good morning to you, Macy. And just about everybody we talk to says there needs to be something done when it comes to what type of guns are available here in this country. Mainly, they're talking about assault weapons. Now, new for Cleveland, Northeast Ohioans had to say about it. Listen.
A little more requirements to actually be able to acquire guns, you know, and just keep it as safe as you can. And certain guns I just don't think a regular citizen should have.
I think you should be mentally healthy to be able to have a gun.
And I understand self-defense purposes, but not everyone has the mentality to be able to use it correctly. So I think that he needs to do something about that.
And some people, including one man we spoke with who is a hunter, says he's concerned that he wants to make sure that gun rights are not taken away altogether in the country. We want to hear what you have to say about this morning. You can follow me on Twitter and tweet at me. My Twitter address at Josh Boos, WEWS. To join in the conversation, just use the hashtag early. Back into you.
Right now around the country, investigators are looking into shootings at 2 different school campuses. Now 2 people died and a 3rd person was critically injured when a gunman fired into a vehicle. Today, classes are canceled at a community college in eastern Kentucky that's near Lexington. The campus was locked down while police searched buildings. Right now, police are questioning 2 people. And in Missouri, a former student opened fire at a business school in downtown St. Louis yesterday. A gunman shot a school financial advisor in the chest before shooting himself. Medics rushed both of them to a local hospital this morning. They are expected to survive. Police are trying to figure out a motive for the shooting.
And this morning, we're hoping to learn more about a scare at a local bus stop while police are trying to track down 2 men posing as police officers who tried to lure a girl into their car. Now, all this happened at a bus stop at Lunn Road and Walnut Creek Drive. The 6th grader reported that the men in a black sedan approached her about 8:30 last Friday morning and tried to convince her to get in that car. The girl's mother wanted to talk but doesn't want to be identified.
He said, well, you know, we are with the police department. We'd like to give you a ride. It's raining out, and we don't want to see you out here in the rain.
Well, the girl did not get into that car. Instead, she ran to her bus, which had just arrived. Strongsville school administrators put all principals on alert, and a message concerning the incident is going onto the school's website this morning.
5:36 right now. This morning, a Stark County man is behind bars. This after several thefts in Alliance. It's a story that News Channel 5 assignment editor Cedra Mayfield has uncovered overnight, and she's live now in the newsroom. Cedra, so police are actually talking about the arrest on Facebook?
Yeah, Mike, they're trying to get the word out that not only have they nabbed a crook, they've also recovered lots of stolen stuff. So if you live in Alliance, you may want to take a good look at your screen to see if any of these items look familiar. This morning, Alliance police are working to return everything from GPS units to cell phones to clothing to their rightful owners. Police say they busted this guy, Joshua Shearer, after a string of car break-ins throughout the city, particularly along Seneca, South, Arch Mill, Parkway, Fairview, Vincent, and West Simpson. Now, if you think any of these items belong to you, stop by the Alliance Police Department. Ask for the property officer. I posted a link to the photo of all the items recovered online at newsnet5.com.
Band behind the wheel, a local community is thinking about cracking down on distracted drivers, what it might mean for you when you drive around town.
And landmark to eyesore. A once prominent park is drawing criticism. How the Cleveland property could be repurposed.
And prankster punished. A Florida teen ends up in jail. Why is viral video